The Singapore Red Cross is part of the global Red Cross Red Crescent movement. We are dedicated to serving humanity. In Singapore, that means serving the most vulnerable in the community. We are dedicated to saving lives and saving human dignity. In Singapore, we have identified the elderly and the disabled as the most vulnerable, and our services reach out to them. For Singapore Red Cross, good governance ranges over a number of issues. First of all, in financial management. We want to ensure that we have the best financial management, there's honesty and integrity in the system. We have a number of procedures in place. We have instituted checks and balances to ensure that nothing done wrong is left uncaptured. But it goes beyond just managing the resources that we get. It also means using it to the best of our ability. Secondly, we also want to ensure that our human resource practices are good, because this is part of good governance. So we ensure that our staff know and understand the importance of good governance and proper behavior. Finally, in leadership, we want to ensure that the board members are first of all competent and understand the mission of the Singapore Red Cross. We also want to ensure renewal. So we are constantly looking for new blood to inject into the board. Recently, we revamped the constitution of the Singapore Red Cross, and we put a lot of emphasis on oversight and governance. And therefore, we have instituted 4 committees: the Audit Committee, the Finance Committee, the Human Resources Committee, and the Corporate Governance and Nomination Committee. We hope that with this infrastructure, we can ensure good governance.
I feel Red Cross is the only place in Singapore as far as Peter is concerned. Because first thing, they are international. The standard is up to stage. My late husband and my eldest son, they are very happy with Red Cross. The cleanliness, the staff behavior to the residents. I feel my life is changed. I can leave the house knowing that he's in good hands. I can do my errands. Before that, I was not able to leave the house because all the time he was beside me. I'm very grateful to Red Cross for looking after Peter. I can travel to see my other children. If Peter were not in Red Cross, I won't be able to do this. And I know Peter is in good hands.
When Singapore Red Cross Society came to FairPrice Foundation for funding, there were a couple of queries that we needed to clarify, and they were quite open to it, such as showing to us their financial status and also the sustainability of the programs. These are some of the pointers that we usually check when we evaluate requests. So their willingness to share information very openly, especially on how they'll be using our funds to benefit the beneficiaries, was quite good. So we felt that not only their cause resonates with Foundation, but also that their good governance practices was pretty encouraging, and hence we decided to support them.
The key thrust of YMCA's work includes serving the community, developing volunteers and youth empowerment. YMCA also reaches out to out-of-school youth and youth at risk through enrichment programs, counselling and vocational training to integrate them back into society. YMCA also seeks to build character and groom young adults into responsible community champions who can contribute positively to the community. The YMCA operates 2 social enterprises. One of them is the YMCA Education Services and the other is YMCA International House. All new board members are formally oriented to the mission and work of YMCA, board roles, responsibilities, procedures and proceedings. Guidance is given on the YMCA Constitution, terms of reference and the Charity Council's Code of Governance. The individual and collective experience of the board contributes towards an ongoing benchmarking process of organizational performance. A whistleblowing policy endorsed by the board is in place to provide an avenue for employees and external parties to raise concerns and offer reassurance that they will be protected from victimization or whistleblowing in good faith. In 2011, an advisory council comprising opinion and industry leaders was formed to function as an independent external body to advise the board on resource mobilization and strategic planning. For the YMCA of Singapore, good governance means having a transparent, responsive and inclusive system in which decisions are made and implemented. We hold ourselves accountable to our stakeholders in ensuring that funds and other resources under our stewardship are optimized for maximum benefit to the community we serve.
In our decade-long partnership with YMCA, we have the privilege to bear testament to the excellent organizational support and dedication to the development of community leadership amongst the youth in Singapore. This spirit is demonstrated by its board member to every single staff member whom we interact with for our City YMCA Youth for Causes program. We are indeed honoured to have partnered YMCA in this program, and we are heartened by the tremendous success that we have seen in this program. Having good governance will ensure that our trust and common vision with our community partners will effectively translate into direct results for the beneficiaries and community.
As an organization, we are very happy with the way YMCA has accounted for the money we have given them. Apart from the standard accounts and the people in the right positions, we also find they're open about their activities, and they even invite us to participate. All these actions are very transparent and give us the assurance that the money we have given is properly used. As a foundation, governance is very important to us. It reflects our mindset. When we give money to a charity, it is important to us that the people running the charity know that they are stewards of that money. The money is then given or managed in a way that is accountable to the donor.